back, everybody. So we are going to be starting to talk all about the element of color because we are finally in March and next week is St. Patrick's Day and we talk all about rainbows and leprechauns. But in order to do that, we need to learn about the rainbow. And so in art, we use this thing called the color wheel. And this helps artists learn about the different types of colors. Okay, so in order to learn the colors of the rainbow, we're also going to be introduced to my favorite person ever, Roy G. Biv. He is a little magical leprechaun, and he is going to teach us all about the colors of the rainbow. All right, let's go check him out. Pause the video here, go back to the Google Classroom, and watch the second video about color. Now we are ready to learn our assignment. All right, so to help us remember the colors of the rainbow, his letters spell out the first letter of each color. So check it. Red, R is for red, O is for orange, Y is for yellow, G is for green, B is for blue, I is for indigo, and that's kind of a color that's in between purple and blue. So we don't really have a space for it because it kind of combines the two. And then V is for violet, and that's just another word for purple. All right, so now that we know our colors, we are going to be making some rainbow birds, and you can characterize them any way you want. You can turn them into little cheerleaders or music people. All right, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. All right, so grab your paper and your supplies and let's get started. So to begin, we are going to need a long piece of paper for putting our birds. So I'm going to take this and we're going to cut the bottom and extend it on the side. So let me show you how we're going to do that. We're going to fold it in half from the bottom to the top. That's going to give me the big hot dog bun folds. Okay, open it back up, and I'm going to chop on that line. Cut right across the bottom. All right, so now I have two pieces that are the same size. Okay, so one of these, we really don't need the whole thing. We really just want to extend it a little bit. So I'm going to cut a little bit in the middle. So right up the middle again, chop, 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 toss it to the side. All right, now I have plenty of paper for making my birds. Okay, so put a line of glue on the edge, right in the middle. Okay, so we need to make some circles on my paper. How many circles are we going to need? Well, let's look at that color wheel. How many colors do we have? Let's count together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colors on the color wheel. So that means I need 6 circles on my paper. All right, so I am going to show you how to do it with a little Dixie cup. So I'm going to start all the way over here. I can be down low, it could be up high, but it needs to be here. So there's 1. Does it make sense to go way over here? No, I'm going to kind of stay close to that one and maybe drop it down low. 2 circles. All right, so now we have circles, but how do I make them into birds? Well, that's what we call adding details. So what are some things that birds are going to need? So we're going to need some eyes and some beaks and maybe some wings. Okay, so I'm going to start with this guy over here. So let's see. We're going to make him looking in this direction. There's his beak. And let's give him some really long legs. And maybe he is singing a song. Let's put some little music notes. Because he's a rock and roller, let's give him a mohawk. Yeah. And some wings. Maybe he could be playing the guitar. So see, by adding all the details, now he kind of came to life. He's his own character. How cool is that? So now let's work on this guy. So let's see. How about we're gonna do some small, tiny little legs. It's a little short guy. Or maybe it's not a guy at all. Maybe let's add a fancy little bow and have a little girl. And here's her beak. And maybe she's singing right along with him. They're having a jam session. Oh, yeah, having fun. And she is listening to her own music with her headphones. There we go. And we'll have her dancing. There's her wings. All right. So, how about now this guy? What could I do? I got an idea. So, we're going to do. So now I'm going to keep adding all sorts of details to make my circles into mini characters. So now it is time to add color. So you have the choice because you are at home. You can use markers, you can use crayons, whatever you have. If you have watercolor paints, that's what I'm going to be using. And what do I notice about the paints? They are already in color order. Okay, so what color am I going to start with? Well, the first color on the rainbow is red. So that's going to be my first bird. His body's going to be red, but all of his details, you can pick whatever color you want. So, red. But let's not forget about his beak. Let's give him some more. And now let's give him, because he's a rock star, let's give him some blue hair. He's done. All right, so I had red. What's my next color? Orange. Roy G. Biz. Now I need orange. All right, I'm just going to keep on painting, following the color order. All right, so here is my finished painting. I've got my colors in order: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, and they're all very different characters, and I love it, and I'm going to hang it on my wall or on my fridge when I get home. So after you do this, you have only one last thing to do, and that is a coloring page in your workbook that says, I know my colors. And so all you're going to do is color it in so you can help remember the color wheel for next time. Okay? So, hope you had an awesome art time, and I will see you next week. Bye, guys.